Hello again. And can I first of all introduce my friend Amanda, who is my horsey partner in crime, and the cat has joined us as well, as usual. So today we've just come back from a hack, and we're just going to have a little chat about how it might be a little bit more difficult hacking as you get older. And the first thing I thought of was like how we both suffer with our eyes.
Oh,
so like
crying.
We both have what's called dry eye, which actually isn't dry eye at all. It's very wet eye, basically. And it's horrible, not just hacking, but like riding a dressage test and that. Like you just can't see where you're going. And you can't do anything about it because you're holding your reins and everything. So, but you get that out on a hack as well, and it's like, oh God, it's tears just stream down your face all the time. And I also think like because I didn't have a horse when I was like in my 40s anyway, and like when I started out, like I would hack for 10, 15, 20 miles.
Yes, I found this out.
And you don't, because you've had a gap from riding as well.
I have, yes.
And you come back to it and it is different, and like I say, I'd hack 10, 15 miles and not think anything of it.
No.
So, but now I think you have to just say, well, okay, so if I only want to do 5 miles, it's fine. Don't have to do 10 miles.
Absolutely.
You just go as far as you want.
I've had problems with my hips, one in particular, and it's just age related. So yeah, to be riding a long way the next day,
worse, doesn't it? Well, as you're riding as well, it gets worse and worse. Yeah.
And getting on and off I find difficult with my hip. I've had to manufacture a way of getting off where I leave my one foot in the stirrup and descend as gracefully as I can without having to cock my leg too high over the saddle, because that is like really, really painful.
Yeah, and it's actually on my last video, if you looked at the Trek competition part, the first rider was Amanda, and you can actually see you getting off in that, the way that you get off, you can actually see that.
Yes, at the gate, was it? Yeah.
I think generally like your body parts give up.
Unfortunately.
But that's what you do, you just don't go as far. And like getting on and off, if you're on a hack, I don't think I've ever been on a hack where I couldn't get back on if I had to get off.
No, we've usually found a
There's
grass
a
verge
gate
that's
or a
higher,
bank,
or a gate. Walk to a gate. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever walked more than.
And our horses are
quarter
pretty
of a mile.
well educated. They'll stand still. Which is good.
And if you're maybe going out together is a better idea than going out on your own, because then you can help each other with things like that, and holding horses and all that kind of thing.
Definitely.
And I think the big thing, the really big thing, especially like when you've had a break like you have and I had as well, is, well, and it's just a case of being older, is how you're more cautious.
Very. Oh my God.
The nerves. It's like, I think after you've had a baby, that's a time as well when you're you get really
hear of it.
You feel more responsible. There's people relying on you and all that kind of thing.
I can't afford to have a broken leg. My children need me.
Exactly.
Or something like
exactly.
that.
So that is a big thing, and I think the only thing you can do about that really is to keep doing it.
Definitely, I would definitely say I've had a crisis of confidence quite recently, and it was really, really tough. This lady helped me through it, I have to say, because she just made me get on with it. And she was there for me because I'm kind of on my own. I've got my own yard, and so you are on your own. But Hilary was like, no, come on, I'll come with you. And it really, each day I just got better and better, and it gets easier and easier. But I think it's probably a little bit worse when you're older, because you see all the dangers.
It's the what if.
It's the what ifs. It's what if he spooks and I come off? What if this happens? And it just plays on your mind, and you go to bed thinking about it. I have to say, I think I've virtually come through it now, and I'm happy to hack out on my own and
I think the what
do
ifs
stuff
are like,
on my own.
They're like part of everyday life though anyway, aren't they? It's like, what if I go outside and get knocked over by a bus? And
I also think women are born worriers.
Yeah, probably.
We worry a lot more than men do. A lot more, and I think that comes into it. But it's trying to make everything as safe as possible.
Absolutely.
And don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm a sod for not asking for help. Hilary knows me well enough I think she knows when I need help. So she just interferes. Like, come on, you're doing this, you're doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, that's what friends are for, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, just make everything as safe as you can, and and don't worry about the what ifs, and just keep doing it. The more you do it,
the easier it gets. Definitely.
Absolutely. And it also gets easier for your horses, because like both of ours, that one there and the other one. You know, I mean, we've been out this morning. He's spooked at a crisp packet. He's spooked, and the crisp packet's like that, and he's like that, and a little plastic bag in the hedge. Not really anything else, was there? I don't think we saw anything particularly scary. But they get over it. You know, Max never hacked on his own because I neglected it. He's more like a competition horse. That's what I did with him. So I didn't used to hack him out. So hacking him out on his own was suddenly this horrible, scary thing. But now he's a lot better. He's much happier with somebody else, which is another reason to go out with somebody else.
Yeah, they're like their buddies.
And I think if you fall off when you're older as well, you're more likely to damage yourself.
It hurts more when you fall off when you're old.
So
if
you've got somebody there
more
to help you,
call for the ambulance.
Yeah. I don't think there's much anything else, is there? Hang on, just have a little think.
I was safe, and
we just thought of something else as well. If you are on your own, take somebody who's not a horsey person, your husband or a partner or a friend, somebody on a bike, somebody to walk with you, something like that, just so you get out, so that you do keep doing it and you don't put it off. That's another good point as well. I've just had a little quick look back at some of the video that I did with Amanda when we were sitting having a chat, and can I just say that we are good friends, and it looks kind of odd that we're sitting so far apart. But I don't need to tell you what that's all about. We're all about social distancing at the moment, aren't we? And we've been riding together and doing stuff together right from before all this kicked off. So if we were going to give it to each other, we would have done by now. But it just looked a little bit odd that we're like, whoa, way apart, when actually we would have been sitting right next to each other in normal circumstances. Okay, so that's our little video on hacking. Hope you enjoyed it. And it would be nice if people actually commented on the videos and maybe sort of said what their concerns were with various things that we're talking about, and we can get a little bit of a discussion going on, and we can help each other and talk about the things that can make life easier for us in whatever it is that we're doing. So hope you've enjoyed it. See you again next time.